Salutations, good people. It's Melissa here, back with another video. Willkommen, or welcome back. Welcome to the awkwardness. Yes, we're back with more awkward adventures. I'm just kidding. Not really. I sound somewhat like myself, not 100%. I have a peppermint in my jaw because once the sinus pressure breaks up, the inevitable 72-hour dry, hacky cough follows. And people go, stay away from me, you're contagious. I wish I was. Colds go away. Sinus issues, I have for the rest of my life, 365 all year round. Or at least quarterly. So, we're almost a minute in and I haven't even told you guys. Whatever. You know, what do? I digress. That's my shtick. That's my thing. And I took my rings off because my hands were so dry. I had to put on more lotion. Anywho. So, I've done this video about 3-4 months ago. And it is makeup I'm mad at for various reasons. I have a little pile of makeup, as you hear me tapping over there, that I'm not pleased with whatsoever. For several reasons, which I will touch upon in this video. First off is what I've been holding and waving in my hand. This is NYX eye and eyebrow pencil in the shade light brown or brune pâle. And I don't know if y'all can see that. I asked for a dark brown, and this is what they gave me. Well, you can't return it. What do you mean I can't return it? I opened it. This little thing right here doesn't look that light. I'm thinking, oh, well, it'll be doable. It'll probably just, nope. It swatches. Just drawing a few lines on my hand here. And then it just rubbed right off. I mean, not a very, doesn't even leave a stain on my fingers because it's so light. It feels nice. It has a very nice consistency, but I'm not exactly thrilled and or impressed. And it sucks. So, that's one of the things I'm not exactly pleased with. Is this funky pencil. Another item, and it was in my Ipsy Glam Bag Ultimate for October. This terrible little Trestique powder stick all over Starlighter, where you only, and the picture's accurate. You only get this much product in this whole contraption. You only get that tiny nubby, just like that little picture there, this tiny little nub of product. And this thing costs almost $20. Yep. This is stupid. Stupid. Can't quite sing to the full capacity like I used to for right now because of my sinuses. But that is stupid. It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. Ugh. As I'm looking at my drawer, I had a moment of OCD. I'm just going, I should fix that. I'm just going, wait, I'm in the midst of something. So I had to grab this. Another makeup item I'm mad at. This is the LA Girl Volumatic Mascara, and it's in the color Bright Blue. Now I don't even have this open. I have the shade, I'm reaching for it in my bag. Aha. Purple, which is, you know, my favorite color, which I'm wearing. I love purple. Here's the kicker. Look at that. It's gorgeous, right? It's a colored mascara. It doesn't show up on my lashes. Now, are my lashes extremely dark? No, they're like a very soft light brown. They're noticeable when I don't have any eye makeup on, or just maybe eyeliner, or just a very soft wash of color on the lid and crease. But when I put on a whole bunch of shadow, they kind of disappear just a little bit. But right now, they are accentuated with a little bit of the Buxom mascara. Had the hiccups. Pardon. This doesn't show up. I like the brush. I like the applicator. It's a bit hard, it's a bit spiky, but it does get in there and it does comb very nicely. But it does absolutely nothing to my lashes. Nothing. No color. It adds nothing. No cool color to my lashes. And I have this in 2 colors. Yeah, the blue and the purple. Because I wanted a fancy colored mascara. Just wanted to have my little fun. And I'm just not a big fan of that ColourPop formula. Their BFF or whatever it's called. And you know, likey. I also spoke about this in a previous video. I don't know if I'll have this one up before this, but I did a mini declutter, and I decluttered this contraption. This is the ColourPop and Kathleen Light's 90th collaboration, and these are Zodiac pigments, loose pigments. I'm not a bitter Betty. I'm just in jest. Whoa! You gotta be shiting me. The damn lid fell off, and I got color pigment all over my damn jacket and top. That just burns my buns. Oh, just grinds my gears. So here you go. You get some of the pigment here. It's very full. I used very little, and the only reason I wanted to use this was because, one, oh, glittery, dagnabbit. I'm a Capricorn, and what do they give Capricorns? Browns. 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 They just give us brown shades for everything. Everything. They just give us browns for everything. So I think this is a Aries because it's the Ram. Only reason I wanted to buy this was because I love watching Samantha March. She bought it and put it on. It's gorgeous. Now, I should have looked for a video with somebody of the melanated variety swatching these or using these. It wasn't because of the skin color. I had a very strange reaction. I had a skin irritation using the pigment. Now, I used the pigment with dry, and then I used it with a mixing medium. I've never had a problem with the mixing medium, which is the NYX mixing medium. I've never had a problem with that. And I had a problem with it with this. So I tried it dry, still same irritation. Tried it with medium, still irritation. I reached out to ColourPop. They said, oh, maybe next time you should read the ingredients to make sure you're not... I said, it's not my first rodeo. Their email was so tone deaf, which I'm going to read it. And their email was so tone deaf. I'm just going, oh, you don't care if my eyeball may fall out? Okay, thanks, ColourPop. So, I'm going to read a little email here. Hello, Melissa. We're so sorry for the issues. If you have allergies or are sensitive to some cosmetic ingredients, we recommend only purchasing one item at a time to test for any type of reaction for purchasing multiple items. We also recommend checking the ingredient list of each item on our site to make sure you're not allergic to any listed ingredients. Unfortunately, we have a strict no return, refund, or exchange policy. Our return policy is available here on our FAQ page. We apologize for any inconvenience. XOXO, ColourPop team. Yeah. And I understand you have a no return policy. And I understand you have to be very, conscious about buying, your makeup. But I purchased this because I had a little gifty card. And I wanted a ColourPop order because I like, the buffoonery is real. I bought this. And the next item I'm mad at, I bought with this. I will show you one thing that the two redeeming items that made that order worth it. Where'd it go? Ah. Okay. The Good Sport palette, which is also part of my order, and this lippy stick. Now, I better not say I love it or I'm attached to it because then they'll discontinue it. But since I don't have Silk or Dukes, this has been getting a lot of love. And it is gorgeous. Oh, yup. That's right in my wheelhouse. This is the shade Infinite Best. Gorgeous. I mean, here's Silk. And it's I think they come in different formulas. Silk is a little bit more of that satin creamy feel. Or very soft. And what is it? This is Dukes. This is a matte. And the Infinite Best is a matte X or whatnot. It's really nice. It's not transfer proof, but it holds onto the lips really well. So here's my favorite. There's my baby Dukes. There's Infinite Best. And then here's Silk. So, of these, I love these three colors. Two of them are discontinued. Damn you, ColourPop. Damn you. Pardon my français. But, as you know, I'm actually wearing the lip liner of Dukes underneath this gloss under my look. So, I, in fact, love it. I hate the name Lippy Stick, though. The name is so immature. It just sounds stupid. And this palette, I swatched it on my Instagram. At the end, I will show, in the drop-down box, my handle is listed. And at the end, my little makeshift lo-fi lady end card also shows my Instagram handle if you want to follow me, because I haven't posted in a few days. I hadn't felt so hot. And here you go. Here's a Good Sport palette, which I think is sold out on their website. It is a gorgeous palette. It's grungy. It's the fall palette. It was last year's, I think, fall release. And, I mean, it's not even showing how great these colors are. You can do neutral. I did a whole week. I only did a few looks. I only posted a few looks on my Instagram of the week I did my week of Good Sport. because I wasn't, you know, a lot of things started happening in my family, so I just didn't feel like, oh, hey, let me post a picture. So I did quite a few looks with this. I still wear this. I like it a lot. Excuse me. This is a great palette. These are great lips. These are great shades. If you guys like the same color wheelhouse that I do, I would recommend, well, the only one you can get is the one in the middle. That bad boy right there. I'd recommend those if that is your jam, and if you are financially sound and also in the market for a nice lipstick. You could probably find a shade very, 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 very similar, drugstore wise, or at your local beauty supply house. Just saying. Just a base guide right there for you. Another palette. It seems like this is going to be very ColourPop heavy. I've had one non-ColourPop item. Two non-ColourPop items. Wait. Yeah, the NYX and the Trusty. Two non-ColourPop items. I'm not bashing ColourPop. I'm questioning my own life choices. Now, this thing. This is the X's and O's palette. Again, packaging, 10 out of 10. It's gorgeous. It's got some texture on it. If the actual palette looked like what the pictures were, you know, with the greens, the dead leaves, you know, the dying, it's like a brownish green, a vibrant deep green, these beautiful tones. This would have been a great palette if it looked like this. This is what you get. This was an Ulta exclusive. This was before I started at Ulta. I had exchanged something and got a refund. I saw this. This is how they get you. At checkout, and it was like right by my eye. Oh, this looks cute. I bought this. And you know what the kicker was? I had just decluttered and gave the Femme Rosa She palette to my friend Belle. And I ended up with something that looks identical to it. What am I thinking? If that was the case, I would have just kept the other palette and gave B something else. I don't know. I'm mad at it for just that. For that I bought it? Or exchanged out an item and I got a refund and used some of my refund for this foolishness. Other part of the foolishness. The Yes Please palette. No thank you is what I want to say. As you can see, it's got some use to it. Not much, but it takes a lot of work to get looks out of this. And 3 of the shades are super duper ashy. Full zip, big cocktails, and champs. This top 3 matte section right here, as you can see it even right there. Those 3 super ash tactic. And everybody raved over this palette. I drank the Kool-Aid. I sipped that Kool-Aid. Make it matter because I sipped the Kool-Aid on it. I've got, oh gosh, it gets dirty so fast. I have got smudges all over it. It's ashy. I mean, look at that chalky, ashy mess right there. What am I doing to myself? So there you go. Yeah. orange, it swatches a little better, but when I put it on the eye, you know, swatches aren't everything, but when I put it on the eye, it just like I rubbed baby powder on my eyeballs. And then the shade Note to Self. See what I mean? That sad dry cough. Sad looking brown. And that's about it. Butter Cake is just, it's an okay shimmer. Shimmer's a bit lackluster. My pinky's clean, so I'm just gonna use that. And it's just, put on my knuckle. It's okay. And I just don't have time for okay products in my life. You know, that's one of the reasons why I started. I'm just gonna get a little towel here, a little Kleenex here. I'm just gonna wipe my hands off. One of the reasons I started decluttering and just getting rid of items in my life that don't make me happy. And jeez, that just wiped away like it was ash. The only shade that still had a little pigment or staying power was orange. It still looks ashy on my eyes. Anywho, I don't have time for products I don't really like or have to work and finagle. I shouldn't have to do that. I don't want to do that. Especially with my makeup. Another purchase. I feel swindled. The Sweet Talk palette. Y'all are going, Melissa, what the heck were you thinking? Deep down, I'm just going, I know. And then you get this barely visible, you get a Super Shock in here, which is nice. They've been recently tossing that into stuff. And it's so sheer, and it takes a minute to even. It's mostly glittery because I just dispersed it on my hand, and there you go. You just got glitter on top of that ash right there. It's a very one-note palette, and they should have just said, you know, Caucasians only, or very, very pale people only. I mean, people of deeper skin tones can use this and use an accent palette. You know, I want to be part of the cool kids. You know, that's actually a nice shimmer. And your girl hates pressed glitters. And I mean, they're huge, honkin', chunky, chunky glitters. I mean, you only get 2 shimmers. The second one is on the bottom right there. I feel bamboozled. Again, it's because, you get 10% off, 20% off, 25% off, 30% off. Get it. And you get it, and then you feel so. These couple of ColourPop palettes, I'm just thinking, I could have had a higher end or a high-end product that I really, really, really wanted for the price of altogether that I paid for the 4 items I've shown you. The loose pigment and these 3 palettes thus far. The last piece of makeup I am mad at, in kick myself for this. This is the Lilac You a Lot palette. See, it just even pulls out pale. I'm not going to even swatch it because I'm half tempted to sell this thing. I'm just over it. Piece of hair or lint. I think I did swatch this. Oh well, I'll probably sell it to my friend for a couple bucks. Or trade it. This is so ashy. This is so ashy. It's so ashy. That's why I'm so mad. I could just... The fact that, you know, because I love purple, and I wasn't all that pleased with the It's My Pleasure palette. I'm just thinking, oh, this is going to be great. These are going to be some great ColourPop palettes. This is just glitter all over my hand. Oh my goodness gracious. And I'm just thinking, oh, this is going to be great. All purple palette. And I'm just looking for the... I don't know if I can reach it. Oh my goodness gracious. Here we go. So, here's the It's My Pleasure. And you would think, I played around with this. Kittenfish. That mess don't work for me. That's ashy. Fan Fiction. Also a little ashy. It's a bit chalky. You know, the Shane Mr. Sandman. That's nice. It works. It's very soft. Bare minimum. It's nice. Like, most of it is okay. It's just okay. Chicklet, you know, I'm just thinking, oh yeah, that's my kind of purple. It's okay. Pretty Cruel. No, that don't work for me, girl. Mm-mm. And the Do or Dough. Again, it's just okay. It's just okay. I was expecting to be like, oh yeah, the way everybody was on this palette's jock, it was going to be great. I thought it was going to be like phenomenal. It's just okay. And I am upset with this. I'm upset with myself more than anything. One, I wasted a really good gift card on that ColourPop order. Again, Infinite Best and my Good Sport palette, not a waste. That other Bulls, W-A-S-T-E. B-I-G-W-A-S-T-E. Big waste. Big. Kick myself. Oh, I can just kick myself. So upset. I am so upset. The buffoonery. Oh, the buffoonery. And I am... Moral of this tale is, I'm taking a ColourPop. It's you, not me. I would like to take a break in our relationship for some me time. I know normally we say it's me. It's not you. It's me. It's a little bit both. It is you and it is me. It's me being a buffoon and wasting a perfectly good gift card on some crud-tastic mess. Never trust anything that you don't see swatched on a model. Darker than beige. Okay. Second lesson learned here is that I just think You just don't know who you are, ColourPop. And you just keep trying to find yourself. And with your multi-releases every month, actually, at least 3 times a month, you are releasing something. I get it. You guys are highly productive. You have your own factory. You have a great turnout. Great price point. Sometimes great product. But not all the time, ColourPop. Not all the time. And this is why I'm going to ask for some space to just take a break. You and I, we're going to take a little break. But don't worry. I still have, loves, and I will love all our good times together. I mean, you gave me this, and this, and these. So, we've had great times together, ColourPop. But, we're gonna take a little time out. Let's call an audible, Just take a little time out on each other. Okay? Okay. Now, I just feel so stupid. Just for buying those things. That was such a good gift card. Down the toilet. Down the toilet. If I could just rewind a couple weeks and just go like, Melissa, don't make that order, girl. Save this gift card. Save it. Save it. Save it. Use it towards something you really want. I've been eyeing some indie brands. So this is what I'm going to do. Taking a break from ColourPop. I'm taking a break from BH Cosmetics. I'm on a sabbatical. I am on a temporary, we're seeing other people type of break from ColourPop and BH. We are no longer in a polyamorous relationship with makeup. We're going to be taking a little break here. And I'm going to be looking into smaller indie brands that have been really catching my eye lately. This is a great brand I follow on Instagram, Cake and Bake. The owner's a teenage girl. She's like 18, 19. She's in high school or just her freshman year of college. The little girl's doing her own little thing. I'm like, go ahead, baby. And I heard that the products are really good. So I'm really interested. Nomad always has my little beady eye. Baby Bat Beauty really has me. Because your girl loves the goth aesthetic. I am a goth at heart. Not because I wear all black and I listen to Susie and the Banshees and I've been getting into Scarlett Taylor music. Y'all should check her out. She's pretty damn cool. It's really good. But, and Bauhaus and Love and Rockets and all that kind of jazz and Peter Murphy. Yes, I love that kind of stuff. Yes, I have no qualms or shame about it. But I just like what I like. And they are appealing to me. This Knox palette is appealing to me so much. It's beautiful. And I really want it. Now, as much as I spent on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strictly ColourPop items, I could have bought that Knox palette flat out. It's like $40. It's like $42. But I could have bought it flat out. I feel like such a buffoon. Just the clownery. And what's on my eye right now and on my lips? ColourPop. Again, it's another one-note palette. I'm not going to be able to get any other looks out of it. This is all I can get. This is the only look I can turn out with this palette. This is it. This is it. I mean, this is it. It's a one-note palette. Oh, I didn't even tell you what the palette is. Again, I feel like a clown. Hang on 1 second. And you know what? I hate peacocks, and yet maybe because it's not in the same color that I normally see peacocks, that this doesn't bother me. But then the longer I look at it, the more it bothers me. And it's Raised. It's the Bye Bye Birdie palette. And I could just, again, like a buffoon. Like a buffoon. It's got 2 on each end right here. 2 Super Shock shadows. 2 bloody pressed glitters right here. I hate pressed glitters in my palette. And 3 shimmers. And 2 mattes with glitters or shimmer shades in it. Some of that tomfoolery. Legit nesting. That ain't gonna work. And I just realized that won't work. That won't work. That won't work. This barely works. So essentially, I'm left with a palette where I can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors out of this palette. Where does this become cost effective? So actually, this is something else I'm mad at for various reasons. Here, I'm taking my glasses off. I'll show you the look. So yeah. I don't know if I'm that blended. Am I that blended? Oh, I blended okay. I blended out fine. But I'm wearing a little bit of blusher and a little bit of highlight. But I tried using the shade Boo Bird. It looks that's right. It's a little ashy, so I had to blend it down with a little bit of the shade Plumage, so it didn't come across as dry and ashy as it did. Yeah. Yeah. What are we gonna do about this? The buffoonery is real. I can just, again, kick myself for this foolery. I can't believe I did this. I don't even need more makeup. The fact is, I'm just upset with myself. Should use that daggone gift card to get groceries. Or that NOX palette, which I've been eyeballing so hard. Just oh, let me calm down. I hope you enjoyed today's video. These are products. This is makeup I'm mad at for various reasons. I've gone over various reasons: ashy, glittery, one note, one tone, one look. You know, the Sweet Talk, the Bye Bye Birdie, the Yes Please. All of these palettes, the X's and O's, these are all one look palettes. I don't see myself doing any other type of look other than what I have here. This is just all that ColourPop Bye Bye Birdie on my eye. And again, like I told you, love ColourPop. There are a lot of products they have I really enjoy. These items, like again, the lips, 2 thumbs up. I cannot say enough about this and these and the Perception palette. These two are phenomenal. This has one of the best formulas that they've had. Soft, smooth, barely put your finger in the pan. Boom, pigment. boom, swipe it on the eye. So easy. And the Soul palette, just somewhere over here. It's somewhere over here. And the Ooh La La palette. You know, they do have good products. Again, they're such a good price point, but I'm just drawing my line, and you heard my little breakup text to ColourPop. We're just going to just take a little time out here, and I'm going to reevaluate my life choices with this company. Just saying. Alrighties. Well, guys, this is a bit of a lengthy video. It's like 43 minutes long or so. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there. I mean, those of you that did make it to the mark, kudos. Thank you. Thank you. I don't say this in videos, but if you would like to subscribe, like, share the video, you can. I don't say that very often. It feels weird. I'm not going to say it anymore. That's the only time you'll hear me say that. Like, subscribe, share. That's it. That's it. It feels foreign. So foreign. You know. Anywho, I digress. If you guys could just do me a solid and please take care of yourselves, take care of one another. Let somebody know that you haven't spoken to in a long time, that you're thinking of them. Message them. Call them. Write them a letter, an email, out the blue. Just let them know you're thinking about them. That's also a really good thing. Also, I implore you to make smart choices. You'll be thankful that you did make those smart choices. You will be very thankful you made smart choices. I promise you that. Also, peace easy. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate your time, your kindness. Thank you all very much. You guys have a wonderful night, day, evening, whatever time this is. And you know what? I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!